Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Toe Show. I'm your host, Myles Toe, and today we're diving into Salem, Massachusetts, a place I was just at doing comedy on the road. Shout out to Ali DeFranco. Follow her here. She's one of the main comedy producers of all the shows in Salem, Massachusetts, and single-handedly has been saving my career when it comes to on the road gigs. Now, we're not going to talk about like the cute pretend in Salem that like these fucking white women from Minnesota go where they go like hocus pocus. I mean, I'm gonna mention hocus pocus, but I mean I want to talk about like real shit that happened because there is this underground of Salem that is wild because it's look Salem, Massachusetts. It's basically Boston on fentanyl, but with ghosts. That's what it is. It's the same fucking shit. It's Boston charm, lobsters, racism, and then it's just like everything's haunted and dead. You know, it's nothing really special. It's nothing where you're like, no, it is special. There's nothing where you're like, this isn't the fucking New England. You know what I mean? It's very New England charm. You got like the 17th century houses. You got like the clam chowder. You got the fentanyl. You got the crackheads. It's just everyone's dead. Everyone's got a ghost story. Everyone's fucking haunted or like an art teacher. Everyone's either an art teacher or haunted. A little bit of both. Haunted art teacher. But I will say this though. I don't believe in ghosts. Let me say this, make this announcement real quick. I've been to Salem 3 times. Once with my girlfriend, who we did like the fucking touristy thing. We drove up there, went to the Hocus Pocus house, took a bunch of pictures, walked around. I don't even think we got food. Then we walked around, looked at the shit, and it was like crazy and creepy. That was the first time. Then I came back a second time to do comedy there because I met the producer who fucking was like, "You want to come to the Satanic Temple?" I'm gonna talk about that too. Satanic Temple. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll go up there." Then this is the that brought and then that was the no that was the second time that I brought friends. That was crazy. That was actually Halloween weekend. What I'm gonna speak about today. And the third time was this time, which where it got debaucherous because that I feel like that's what happens. You know, it starts off with like fun little girlfriend activities, then you bring your friends, and then it's debaucherous, right? So today I'm gonna talk about Salem, Massachusetts, and oh yeah, forgot this part. I don't believe in ghosts, but I think I might have to believe in ghosts now because my friend got molested by a ghost. No, Salem, Massachusetts. It's 30 minutes from Boston. It's up. We're in New York right now. I'm in Brooklyn. You can't tell by my hipster ass room and my fucking hat wall. I'm 30. We're in Brooklyn, and yeah, 30 years old with a hat wall. Just put that out there. Get a rack. Don't use fucking Tic Tacs like I do. I use Tacs. I'm a piece of shit. But here we go. Salem, Massachusetts it's historically fucking witch town. It's the whole thing. You know, most towns they do like the touristry. They do like, oh, we got Empire State Building. We got Times Square. They got dead hanging witches. That's their thing. And the thing is, America is obsessed with goth, like Avril Lavigne culture. You know, millennials who are scared of owning a house, not afraid of fucking spooks. And I can say that I'm black. And by spooks, I mean ghosts, not black people. But I mean, they did call blacks. Okay, whatever. What I'm saying is that it's a spooky place that tourists come, mostly white women from across the world, wearing like these fucking Jack the Ripper t-shirts or these fucking Jack the Skeleton t-shirt, and they're going like, "Ooh, take a picture in front of Hocus Pocus house." It's very like, it's Disney World for white women. That's what it is. It's Disney World for white women, but it's like a specific type of white woman, like that, like the white woman who listened to like punk rock in like 2006. Like she went to Warped Tour once, got too drunk, could miss the entire concert, but she saw My Chemical Romance there in 2006. Like this is like the white chick who like now works. She like works on a job where she has the authority to be bad, but she chooses to be good. You know what I mean, like she's like an assistant to like a school principal, and it's like she's in charge, but she's really cool, like really super chill. You know what I mean, like a chill ass lady, and she wears like black t-shirts, and she fucking wears Hocus Pocus hats. And her favorite and her favorite holiday is Halloween for sure. You know, this is like the place. This is This is like the people this place caters to, right? And I'll tell you, the first time with my girl, I fucking loved it. I like the spooky shit, man. As a black dude who was raised super Christian, I love spooky shit. I don't care what anyone says, man, because it's like when your parents are fucking putting the Bible in your brain every single day. The best parts of the Bible are like the scary parts. Remember when Jesus died on the cross and came back? Is that not The Conjuring 2? You know what I mean? Remember when fucking there Paul dies and he sees the visions of heaven and it's like it's gonna be a three-headed beast and the whore of Babylon. Like that shit's fucking beautiful, you know? So my mom, when I was younger, she wouldn't let me have like scary shit. She wouldn't let me have like scary movies, wouldn't let me have like scary books. And I had to read the Bible all the time. You know what that happened to me? What happened was I just got obsessed with fucking spooky shit. I got obsessed with like haunted houses and scary movies and ghost stories. I would go to the library and read Edgar Allan Poe and read like the Satanist Bible. You know, I love that kind of spooky shit. My mom told me, just because she told me I couldn't do it. That was the reason why. She said, don't do this. And then immediately I was like, well, I'm going to do it now. You shouldn't have said anything, you know? So I got obsessed with like spookiness. And also, I'm like a weird black dude. You know what I mean? It's like spooky shit is for white women and like weird minorities. You know? Minorities with an earring. You know? Like anime. Have dated a white girl. You know? These minorities, Spanish mostly. Spanish and black. Dominican. Dominicans love spooky shit. That's a fact. Dominicans love spooky shit. That's a fact. You know? I don't know why. Their culture is spooky enough. Holding a razor in your fucking mouth, that seems spooky, right? I don't know. But they love spooky shit, man. So there's a lot of Dominicans there as well. White women, Dominicans, and weird black dudes with white girlfriends. That's the entire town. That's Salem, right? So first time I went, did the touristy thing. Saw the Hocus Pocus house. They have this thing called the Witch House, which is where Judge Cromwell or Comstock, one of those things. This old guy who was like, he was obsessed with getting pussy and he couldn't. And then he was like, oh, you guys are witches. Every girl that didn't fuck him, he's like, y'all bitches some witches. That's what he said. That's his quote. It's on a t-shirt. Y'all bitches some witches. And this motherfucker decided to kill a bunch of people. Started with this black chick named Tituba. You can Google this shit, man. You got ChatGPT. Tituba. And she's buried, like, on the house next door. So whatever. She's like, her body's in the federal prison. Long story short, I went there, fucking fell in love with it, and came back, and I was like, all right, cool, I guess I'm never going back there. But then I'm in an open mic in the city, just fucking doing an open mic here in Brooklyn, and the fucking head producer of every comedy show in Salem walks in. She's just like this cute little Italian girl, just like that sounds rude, but she's like fucking amazing, like literally amazing person. Like literally, I would say one of the coolest, strangest, strongest person I've ever seen. Shout out to her, Ali DeFranco, follow her. She fucking was like, I have this thing, I'm setting up all these shows in Salem, and I'm like this, I'm a rock star, and no one's helping me. And I'm like, dude, I'll fucking come up there. And also, I think the first thing she said to me, she was like, you're really funny. Would you want to do a show at a Satanic Temple? And the little Christian boy in me just came, you know, which is what Satan loves. Just the little Christian boy in me just fucking shot a low in his pants, because I'm like, yes, another way to piss off my mom who's never going to know this happened. I'm in, you know? I'm fucking locked in. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do the Satanic Temple. And the second time, I was like, who did I bring with the second time? Actually, this is my fourth time. Now that I think about it, this is my fourth time. First time with my girlfriend. Second time I went with my girlfriend again, but this time to do comedy. Did the Satanic Temple, and look, here's the thing about the Satanic Temple in Salem, Massachusetts. It's a chill ass spot. It's about as creepy as a regular church, to be honest. There's nothing really weird. It's more just like an art gallery. It's more like a weird art gallery, you know. They have this giant statue of Baphomet, and I will say this about the giant statue of Baphomet. The only weird part about it is there's a little white chick on the left side, which makes sense. But now there's a little black chick, or there's a little black kid with an afro, which doesn't make any sense. You're free to worship any religion you want and depict any religious statues the way you do, but just make it accurate. There's no young black kid with an afro that fresh fucking worshiping Satan. And if that nigga he is not black, he is light skinned, so make them lips smaller. That's all I'm saying. I don't know any young black kid with a full nice afro. I'm not talking about like a nappy fro, because a nappy fro nigga would probably worship Satan. If dreadhead nigga with like red dreads, like trippy red, probably worship Satan. Like a fresh cut afro. I'm talking about this kid's afro is fresh. Like he's got a dome, like JJ from Good Times. Like it's fresh, and this nigga is oogling eyes Satan. I don't believe it. That's the one thing I hate about the fucking statue. Don't make no sense. And also, why would he be so close? Also, why is he in a suit? Because the thing is, though, he didn't put the suit on himself. That means his black mama, and I don't know why I said black mama, I'm a little high, his black mother put the suit on for him, and then this nigga decided to go worship Satan. That's not happening. A black Christian mother is not letting her fresh afro, because it's cut, it's trimmed, and it's lined up, which means that someone cares about this kid. They're not letting him worship Satan. So that's the one thing I don't give a fuck. But the interior, it's all black and like red. It's like The Shining. And the room where they have it in, it's like basically, it's like a really like it's an art gallery, you know. But the cool thing is they have these two things I like that's really cool. They have, first of all, they have the original Basquiat. They got Salvador Dali, and they got this thing called the throne room, where it's like you can sit on these fucking giant fucking chairs. And dude, these throne room, people rent that room out for $1,000 a day. It's like these like rock gothic fucking people, I don't know, like rock stars, and like if you're just like into Satan, gay, lesbian, I don't know, lesbian. Look, I'm saying if you're a Satanist, you're gonna love this spot. And the cool thing they do have, second cool thing, is an orgy room, which I asked the lady, because I talked to the lady, and I was like, how many orgies do you have in that room? She said only one. It was one chick and like 30 fucking guys. And my first thought was, is that Body Blue? Because I know Body Blue will be in that Satan room getting ganged out by 17,000 niggas, which is the most satanic shit you could do. I mean, look, it's probably hot as fuck, but not for me. Not for me. But yeah. So, but the show was great. The show was awesome. And the people think like, I know coming into it, I thought that Satanists were like, we like sex with children, and we want to murder things, and we want to fucking cut your head off and listen to rock and roll and jerk off and go, kiss, you know, like, it's not. Okay, they're all like Bushwick hipsters. That's what it is. Satanists are all hipsters. I'm saying right now, they have a tenement of laws and rules, and it's all just like LGBTQ stuff. And that when I say LGBTQ stuff, I don't mean like being offensive. I'm saying it's gay. Like, I'm saying, like, okay, hear me out, right? Like, you know how, like, a rule, it's like, we gotta love all the fucking cats. That's gay. That's their kind of rules. I thought, like, they had these tenements. I'm gonna look it up, hold up. They had these tenements, and I fucking was, like, looking at the tenements, and I was like, dude, this is not what I thought was something, like, that would be, you know, okay, here it is. I thought it'd be, like, fucking, you know, like, something that would be like evil, you know. It's really like, okay, ready? One should strive to act with compassion and empathy toward all creatures. That's like so not Satan. I don't know. Satan feels like it should be one should try to fucking shit in the mouth of a child every chance he can get. I don't know. And then it says the struggle for justice is ongoing and necessary. Dude, again, doesn't sound like Satan. Sounds very fucking liberal, hipster, bushwicky. Doesn't sound like Satan, okay? People should conform to one's best scientific understanding of the world. That sounds satanic. That sounds evil as shit. One should take care and never to distort scientific facts to fit one's beliefs. That is the most satanic shit on there. Because Jesus doesn't believe in science. And as a good Christian, science is fucking lame. Science is wrong sometimes. Just saying, dude. Who made gravity? If you're making gravity, how would you know what direction to go in? Jesus knows. Jesus knows. But look, I don't want to say I don't want the Satanic Church to see this, because they might see it and they might say like, but I will say you guys are fucking not what I thought you guys were gonna be. Lame as shit. Look, when I say lame, I'm not trying to be mean, because I know they might see this. When I mean like not lame as shit, I'm just saying I thought Satanists were fucking hardcore. But it goes back to that like that old thing where it's like, if you go to EDM concert, like the hippies are fucking the assholes, and the heavy metal guys, the black metalheads, they're the nicest guys, right? That's what the Satanic Church is. They're fucking very nice people, too nice, and I think that they're kind of fucking lame. They should call themselves this like the Weenie Hut Junior of Satanists. I want to see the real Satanic. Well, actually, I don't want to see the real Satanic Temple because that sounds like it might get my ass lynched or some shit. But I will tell you this though, they were kind of when I'm saying I reimagined or like how I thought they were. I went to the Satanic Temple, right, and I did a joke about Diddy. Like I was doing like a little the crowd work riff. I was like, you know that Diddy's your strongest warrior, and they got so mad. They're like, no, he's not. He's not. And I was like, he kind of is. Like, isn't that what you want? He's like, no. And then I was like, well, you think God did that? And they're like, yeah, God would do that. And I was like, oh, you guys are all molested by a priest or something. And it's like a weird obsession with Christ and how he's evil. But he's not. He's a very loving guy. But you know what? To each their fucking on, you know. But I was taught that Christ wouldn't make Diddy. In fact, I was taught that Christ is going to put Diddy on the cross and send him straight to hell. Amen, brother. But she runs these shows there, and the shows are amazing. The shows are fucking packed out, $30 tickets, and these motherfuckers pay for it, which is insane to me. But, you know, to each their own. Again, to each their own. But it's great. I love the town, Salem, and she lets us stay in the middle of the town, and it's always a good time. And I'll tell you a story that happened. This is Halloween weekend. So that first time with my girlfriend, second time I did the Satanic Temple. I think we also did like a mic or a show, whatever. I met all the comics. The comics there are beautiful. They're great people. Got some lobster, hung with Ali, and then me and her dipped. And then Halloween, she's like, you should come back. So the third trip out to Salem, Halloween weekend, which Salem, Massachusetts during Halloween is fucking bonkers, everybody. It is fucking bonkers. It is one of the craziest places you could ever go to. And it's crazy because it's everyone's dressing up. Everyone's like fun. It's like candy. The bars are packed. You know, it's like everyone is just like, it's just like spooky. You know, the parades and there's like a lot of tour guides and like all this other shit. You know, it's a very spooky, cool, spooky place. You know, and I really enjoyed Salem. It's a beautiful place. The witch trials there, dude. But I want to talk about like the spooky shit I felt on my Halloween trip before I get into the recent trip. My Halloween trip, well, actually, no, I'll start there. The first time I went to Salem, there's like this little, like, there's like these little, like, spots. And I know it's not the actual gravesite where the witches were hung, but there's a spot where it kind of, like, next to, like, the haunted houses, there's this little, like, opening where they have, like, all these memorials for the witches, you know, the witches that died during the fucking witch trials. The first time I went there with my girl, I'm fucking, like, walking through it. And I had like this like weird like when you take shrooms and everything gets like wavy, like whoa, 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 whoa. It was like a whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I had like a panic attack. And then I left out. I had to run away. And I was like, what the fuck? And I told my girlfriend, I was like, I think something happened. But I think it's like there's energy. There is a weird spooky energy in fucking Salem. When I was in New Orleans for a comedy festival, they were talking about how the veil is thinner. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I think it means like the spooky shit is easier to come through in places where everyone puts their energy into it, you know? And this place, there's a lot of spooky energy, right? And it's there's a lot of death and obsession with death and a lot of misery, and you can feel it for the first time. You get used to it spiritually. Your body adjusts to it, but you can feel it in the air. It's like really weird, man. But Halloween weekend, so that was the second time. Halloween weekend when I went with my buddies. I brought my comedian friends Lawrence Reese and Monty Drummond and Joe Levy. And my friend got touched by a ghost. And I'm saying this now because I want him to know it's okay. But I'm going to tell his story because it's fucking hilarious to me. My friend got molested by a ghost. Now, I'm not a Salem tour guide, but I'm going to give you a little history of Salem, Massachusetts. There is a lot of spooky places there that are haunted. Every story has a different tale. This person was hung there. This person was crushed there. This person was fucked to death over there. It's a very spooky town, very Scooby-Doo ass town, right? There's one place called the Hawthorne Hotel, which apparently is like on the list of like ghost hunters, like one of the most spookiest places in like America. A lot of like paranormal activity type shit. A lot of fucking, you know, ghost sightings. A lot of like, oh my God, honey, get the camera. There's something out there kind of feeling, right? And I decided I want to check it out. Now, I was kind of lit. I'm not going to lie. We were a little, I think I took a little shot or two. I was a little drunk. You know, I wouldn't do it sober. You know, it's a weird looking place. I wouldn't do it sober, but I was like, fuck it. And this is like the night before Halloween. So we're at the prime spooky list. Like, and people's energies in the town, they want it to fucking come out, right? We're going to the Hawthorne Hotel. And I got to tell my buddy. My buddy he's an old black man. And old black men don't believe in shit. They really don't. They believe that the world is fucked. There's no hope, and the best thing to do is just move on, you know? But he's an old black man that's a radical, and that's why I love this dude. He's an artsy guy, scientific understanding of the world. Fuck Republicans, science is first, liberal policies, Zoran Mondami, union guy, for the people, proletariat, communist. He's like the real deal, radical, awesome black man. You want your team, old as shit, drinks whiskey heavy, likes to fuck. You know what I mean? Like a real manly man, right? Doesn't believe in ghosts. So when I told him, I said, hey man, we're going to this haunted hotel. Do not walk past 612. So apparently, and I can look this up real quick if you guys want, the haunted part of Salem is 612, right? It's this haunted hotel, right? And apparently this is where like some fucking chick, like some old I don't know what her, she fucking like some slave chick or some fucking whatever. And look it up. 612, mostly refers to 612, the Hawthorne Hotel in Salem, Massachusetts, is widely rumored to be one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel. Room 612 and the entire sixth floor are known for alleged paranormal activities, making the hotel a popular destination for ghost hunters and visitors interested in the macabre. Okay, so basically what happened was, all right, my buddy decides I'm going to challenge the ghosts. And he's an idiot. He walked right past 612. Walked past it, looked at it, did the whole thing, right? And I decided to not do that because I was raised Christian. I'll play the game. I'm not going to touch the dick. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at it. I'm not going to touch it, right? I went to the right. So the way the hallway set up is long this way, right here, 612 on this side. Him, and Ali, which is the producer, went this way. My girl, me, and Lawrence went to the right. We're on the right. We're taking photos. We're taking videos. We're like enjoying ourselves. But on the left side, I see them coming up, and all I hear is, yo, who touched my butt? Like, dead serious. Who touched my butt? I thought he was joking. I just started laughing. He goes like, no, who touched my butt? Which one of you touched my butt? So, set it up, right? He's here. I'm facing my back is toward a window. I was taking photos in front of a window. It's 1, 2, 3. Me, Teresa, and Lawrence. Teresa's my girl. Back against the window, right? Up front, Allie is right in front of me. She's bending down. Someone had left like Halloween candy in a bucket on the ground right in front of me. And then behind her is Marty. No one's behind him, by the way.
Are you okay? Where was it? Did it like, do you feel it?
Let's just walk.
No one's behind us. He can see all of us looking at him. Like, he can see us. So he was walking forward and then goes, who touched my butt? Turns around. And we're like, bro, we're right. Dude, can I tell you though? I hit the ground laughing, first of all. I hit the ground laughing so fucking hard. I thought it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. You've never seen a black man more afraid for his life, and that was fucking hilarious. Old fucking black dude, just like spooked, like out. That's kind of fucking hilarious. Like, just like scared. Like, I was like, what? Like, you? No, it can't be. That can't be. Dude, can't be. So then that's the first molestation, right? He then goes like, he's like, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck it. You know what? Everyone, I just want to leave. Let's get out of here. And matter of fact, everyone walk in front of me so that I could tell that no one did it. So I said, I have a better idea. What we're going to do is I'm going to film you just in case something does happen. Then we can have it on record to say like, hey, who touched you or who didn't touch you, right? So I'm in the front. Teresa's next to me. We're like up and around the corner. Behind him is Larry, which is Lawrence and Marty, which is the guy. Then Ali is in the very back. So Ali is filming. This is the girl I told to film. Ali is filming, and he's walking, and then he fucking does like a spin move, just turns quick, and then just like, no, are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? Who touched my butt? Like that, like fucking, like just like are you fucking with me? Who touched my butt? Like it was crazy. Like, and then for me personally, I was just laughing my fucking ass off. I thought it was the funniest thing on the planet. Like, I thought it was so funny. Like I just hit the ground, and I just kept laughing so hard. Like it was so funny to me. I thought it was so funny, man. I can't explain to you like I just imagine if there was a ghost there, the ghost is just like watching me, like laughing. I was on the ground laughing. Like, I know the ghost would probably be scary or spooky or something, but I was just like laughing my balls off. And I thought it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. I thought it was so funny, man. So we get outside, we look at the clips, right? And I'm not making this up. He was fucking sketched, like looking over his shoulder, like doing like the crackhead like turn, like he was like sketched the fuck out, right? And while he was sketched the fuck out, I looked at the video and I saw some shit. Because I was just like all day I was just like editing it and looking at it, like editing it, looking like, you know, like when I say editing, I don't mean like I was fucking fabricating anything. What I mean was like looking at it, like breaking it down like slowly. And the first thing I noticed is these like 4 green orbs. And I thought it was like, oh, maybe it's just like the camera. But then I noticed the 4 green orbs, what they did is they followed him, and the trajectory of the orbs lands on a handprint on his right butt cheek. I swear to fucking Christ on everything. The 4 orbs make like an indent in his jacket and like grabs his ass cheeks, and then he turns and goes, "Who touched me?" It goes through the jacket to his butt cheek. I saw it in real time. I one day I'll post a video. I'm gonna make a video about that video. I'm gonna fucking tell everyone to go there after this video. But it's fucking wild, you know. And he said the funniest thing I ever heard in my entire life, and I can't really. I'll say it. Fuck it. He said that, you know, he's like, I always understood I never really fully understood like what it's like for a woman that said they got sexually assaulted, like the Me Too movement, until today. It took a ghost for him to realize the sexual assault was a real thing. Oh my God. Got sexually assaulted by a Diddy ghost. Yeah. Yeah, man. But that was Salem Halloween weekend. And Halloween's a wild time. The Christians were there. The Christians were yelling at him, yelling at us. You know, just like, have you seen Jesus? I'm like, yeah, he's fucking right there. It's a Korean guy dressed as him. Like, we've seen Jesus. But I guess when I get to like this last trip, I came to Salem. I brought some new blood. I brought my buddy Gio Perez from the stand. Brought Minji Ko, who's like a little South Korean comedian. I brought Lawrence again because he wanted to go. But something happened. I tried Cutwater for the first time. And Jesus fucking Christ. And that shit should be illegal. And we have to put it up there in like the top, you know, the top tier of retarded drinks to drink, right? And when I say retarded, I don't mean like makes you Down syndrome. It means it makes you act retarded. You know what I mean? There's certain drinks where if you drink it, you're retarded, and certain drinks that make you act retarded. For example, Four Loko is a category of both. If you drink it, you're retarded. It makes you act retarded. Some people like that, right? Like a 40 ounce. If you drink it, retarded, but it doesn't make you act retarded. You know what I'm saying? It is a difference, right? Cutwater is its own category of retardation. It makes you act retarded. You drink it, retarded, and the thought of it was made by a retard. When I say retard, I mean a person with Down syndrome. I mean a person with Down syndrome made this drink because there's no fucking way this thing should be legal. Cutwater should be illegal. I'm saying it right now. Cutwater should be illegal. It is a can about yay big. Big as a Bud Light. Big as a Bud Light. A Four Loko is this big. That's 2 Cutwaters, right? A Four Loko has 15 to 14%. I think 15 for gold, 14%. White Claw, a little bigger than a Bud Light, like yay big, 8%, right? 8%, 15% Cutwater, right? But again, White Claw, 8. That's the biggest one. 7.5 for the same size. Bud Light, 5. Fucking Four Loko, 15. Cutwater is the size of Bud Light, right? This thing is 15.4%. That is more than the Four Loko. That's more than the White Claw Surge. It's more than a Bud Light, obviously. But here's the thing. A Four Loko is less dangerous than Cutwater because a Four Loko has a point, right? You drink up to like here, and you're like, oh, I feel crazy. Sober up a bit, then you go here. And you're like, I shouldn't have done that. Fuck it, I'm already there. Boom, you're seeing stars, right? But you have stopping points. Bang, bang, bang. 1, bad idea. 2, fuck, I'm too late. 3, I'm in the fucking shit. White Claw Surge. Obviously, you're only drinking that if you're like already drunk and you need like a pick me up. I only drink it when I'm coming home from the bar, you know. So boom, the White Claw Surge. I'm back in the game for a little bit. Easy to pass out. The problem with Cutwater is it's condensed alcohol that's stacked, right? If you imagine like a Four Loko, right? Sugar, alcohol distributed through the entire thing, right? It's all distributed throughout. If you take a little bit, you're gonna get like a shot of sugar and alcohol, like this much sugar and alcohol, right? But that's distributed through the entire can, which is probably like maybe like half a foot long, 6 inches, long. A Cutwater, the first shot is, I would say, a quarter of the entire thing, which means that it's not evenly distributed. It's like packed. The alcohol and the sugar and everything is packed into it. I took one gulp, and good goddamn, it took 6 shots of whiskey. You know that feeling when your body gets warm and then you start thinking about slapping your girlfriend? That's what happens. Your body gets warm and you think violent thoughts. You get violent thoughts. You know, you get like fucking insanely, you get like these like weird, like, dude, I felt it. I take a sip and it just goes like from my head. I felt it go to my body, and all of us had the same reaction, like, oh God. It's too much alcohol, dude. Cutwater is too much fucking alcohol. It's packed in, right? And here's the thing. I realized that Cutwater keeps you from the spirit world. I love how it's about to come full circle. Cutwater is so much alcohol, it keeps you from the spirit world. When I say the spirit world, I mean that I went back to the 6th floor after drinking Cutwater with my friends, and this time nothing happened. I had clear-cut evidence before of a ghost grabbing a butt. This time we ran through the hallways. We were walking around, fucking knocking. We were asking for the ghost. I think the Cutwater scared the ghost. I think a Cutwater drunk scared the ghost. The ghost is like, I'm used to whiskey drunks. This shit's too much. We went up at the hotel, went to the basement of the hotel. We were walking around, played the piano. Dude, we were like fucking encouraging the ghost to show up. None of them did show up. So that's why I know Cutwater is a dangerous thing. If even spirits don't fuck with it, if even ghosts and goblins don't fuck with it, do not fuck with Cutwater. And if Cutwater wants to sponsor this podcast, please do. I need anyone that would like to, because I got nothing going on for me right now. But I ended this by saying this trip was debaucherous. Every single time we hang out with Ali, she always throws a party for us. And this time was not an exception. We had a crazy fucking party. The woman next door has this beautiful scotch collection, drinking lots of scotch. And it ended up happening, at the end of the night, play a little truth or dare. And fellas, when you're past 28, truth or dare gets real weird real quick, right? I'm going to spare everyone the details. But let's just say that it ended up with a connection that we all never forget. Never forget that trip. You know, things you don't forget, things you try to forget, these are things you never forget. You know? You never forget that trip. And maybe on like a Patreon I could talk about it. But for the public, it's a wild time. Salem, Massachusetts is a wild time, you know. But I had fun, man. I want to go back. Shout out to Salem. And if you ever have the chance to take the trip, Salem is one of the coolest places ever. They have a great art scene. It's not dangerous Boston. It's cool, liberal. Like, reminds me of Asheville back in the day. Like Asheville, North Carolina. It's a cool spot, man. It's just like a lot of history, a lot of fucking haunting. If you like dead things and bodies buried not in the right places, Go to fucking Salem. It's all just like spooky nonsense. That's why I would describe Salem as. It's spooky nonsense. It's just spooks and nonsense and shenanigans. Spooky shenanigan nonsense. Also, the beer is cheap. Let's start there. But the bars do close at 1, which is ridiculous. I don't know how humans even fucking exist with that level of, lack of coolness. I don't know. Like New York, New Orleans. I mean, New Orleans beats New York, but New York, 4 a.m., I think that's a proper time for a bar to close. Before the sun gets up, and right before 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to me is holy hours. 5 a.m. is like, that's the holy hour, And when I say holy hour, it's like the hour people are going to work. People are waking up. People are starting their day. Like, I imagine like a priest praying. If you're drinking at 5 a.m., you're a degenerate. Stopping at 4 keeps you from the holy hour. That's why I say it's the holy hour. God bless. Stop drinking before 5 a.m. I drink all the time after 5, but fuck it, But that was my trip. We're going. I'm gonna take a break from Salem because I've been there so many fucking times, and I love Salem to death. But like, dude, I cannot go there anymore for a minute. Every time I go there, I just drink constantly. It's literally just I get fucking wasted. Because the host, she fucking gets a bottle of whiskey and 3 bottles of wine, throws a party, and like Friday we show up, drink, passed out, wake up, do the show, everyone wants to party, drink, pass out. Sunday, we're there, drink, leave, So it's a very drinking. I think I got there on Friday. Friday did a show. Friday we did a show at the Lost Library, which is inside a haunted hotel. Well, it's inside a haunted house. But like they converted into like a fucking Christmas lost thing, like a Christmas village for like spooks. I gotta stop saying spooks. When I say spooks, I mean ghosts, not black people. Jesus Christ. And then you got we did the fucking satanic. It's called a slice of pizza, slice of night, whatever. It's like a pizza comedy mic. And then after, I forgot to mention this part. So I went to, had a little party in Salem, and I became Uncle Myles. Some little white kid, shout out to this little white kid. I went to a party after the pizza show, and this little white kid fucking loved me, and I accepted the roles immediately. I accepted the roles. He came out to me. He said, "You want my friend?" And everything at me was like, "Don't do it. Don't Huckleberry Finn yourself. Do not Huckleberry Finn yourself." You know what I did? I stepped up. I was the stepdad who stepped up. And his dad was like watching. And I'm also like, dude, get your fucking kid away from me. But the dad was cool with it, I guess. But you know what it felt like? It felt like when you have a dog in a dog park and your dog meets another dog. And now you got to be friends with the dog owner, but that dog owner sucks. I'm like, fuck this guy, But I'll tell you, his kid, cool as shit. The dad, weird as fuck. Like, just like weird dude, But the kid was fucking dope. Shout out to that kid. He made me play pool with him. And then he asked to put the white ball anywhere I wanted. So we automatically won. His dad was pissed the fuck off, and that kid was fucking dope. He said, and I quote, this is a direct quote, he said, "I know some bad words like fuck, shit, and bitch, but I don't say the N-word." Shout out to that kid. That's the quote of the night. You can say bad words, just don't say the N-word. Okay. Listen, guys, I think that's been enough. I think that's been enough. I think I've done a lot of damage today. Look, that's been the Toe Show. I've been Myles Toe. Let's see, shows coming up. I don't really have any shows coming up, really. Some like, random shit. My buddy's in town. So if you're in New York, check my Instagram, dude, at Myles_TOE, at MYLAS_TOE. Really got nothing going on right now. I got some shows coming up, I guess. In the future, we'll plug some stuff there. If you like this episode, like and subscribe. If you don't, go fuck yourself. But, I mean, honestly, I need all the input you can do. Try and get better, try and get stronger, and try and get more consistent. So, hope you guys have a great week. Hope you have a great life. And thank you for hanging out.